Shots fired on the rooftop. An assault in progress at Acer Plaza. Repeat, an assault in progress. It's a war zone down here. 1085 dispatcher, need additional units. Additional units now. Officer in danger. Officer in danger.
10-5, please repeat. 10-5, all units, emergency. Officer in danger, Acer Plaza, repeat. Acer Plaza, all units.
They were all dead. The final gunshot was an exclamation mark to everything that had led to this point. I released my finger from the trigger, and then it was over.
Alright, welcome to the dank streets of Glasgow, where I'll be reviewing Max Payne in a dark, dingy winter's night in Scotland, where you see the alkies puking out their fucking own shoes, fucking drunks eating kebabs, stoating up Sucky Hall Street like a ghost, where one rang moved in the rang street, get your teeth booted down the back of your fucking throat. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to my review of Max Payne. Recently been released on Xbox One backwards compatibility. Pretty good, just wish it wasn't 4:3 aspect ratio. It's fucking shite, that's what it is. Considering the sequel is full 16:9, full fucking banger. How's it know this for this tune? I'll never understand. Right, brief overview of the story then, troops. This is Max Payne. Hugo Max Payne. Alcoholic, druggy, fucking detective, vigilante, bobag. He talks less throughout the entire game because it's a noir setting, you understand. And his wife and child have been fucking brutally slain in a New York minute or a Glasgow half second, whatever you want to choose, you know what I mean? Brilliant, isn't it? This game's biggest gimmick was its bullet time mode. It was like a fucking John Woo movie come to life. If you like that sort of thing, some folk don't, but some people, you know, aren't right in need. The whole game is set at winter time, so you'll be cutting about these dead streets, chock full of snow, and that's no a euphemism for cocaine, okay? It's actual fucking snow, as in the frozen shit that falls from the sky when it's too cold to bat a fucking eye. And the more you play the game, the more intrigue and political intrigue springs forth, and this is like a spider web of bollocks. And you kill more folk, and you just find out more folk are on top of them, and you have to go and kill them, so on and so forth, and you'll get a lovely plethora of ammunitions to do such things like double Berettas, a Desert Eagle, some Uzi 9mm and shotguns, grenades and molotovs. You also get a pipe. I've never used. Has anybody used the fucking pipe in this game ever? I haven't. How do you slow-mo bash some cutscene in with a pipe? And added to great effect are the cutscenes, which are done in a comic book form. I suspect that is for budgetary and memory reasons. I think the game's about 8 hours long, something like that anyway. It's good, but it's old. It's about 20-year-old now, so you know it is what it is. There were various other versions. There's a PC version that came out first, and that's where I actually played the game first, believe it or not. And then there was a PS2 version, and I'm going to show you some of that at the end of this, because it wasn't very good. And I'm quite annoyed, because I bought this about 2 weeks before learning the Xbox was going to have a backwards compatible version. And then I played it and went, I thought they'd have done more, because it cost me £7 fucking quid. And it's got trophies in it, but they really could have touched up that fucking frame rate. And they really could have touched up the graphics, because it looks washed out. It's like an episode of fucking World War II, you know, before they hit the colorised version. I don't know what the fuck that was all about. World War II? You mean like a documentary? You know what I mean? It's black and white shite, you know what I'm saying? So I really wish they'd done a little bit more to touch the PS2 version up, but they didn't. So that's that, and that's it. Now gone, done, fucking flushed in the toilet, and that's just no more. Because I don't know if I've been playing it anymore now that I've got the far superior Xbox version, and it is fucking night and day. So if you are a console owner and you are going to play Max Payne, do it on the Xbox One if you can, alright? Because you'll thank me later. But you'll probably know, but you'll never even fucking notice. Because you're going to put the best version on. You're not going to go and try the subpar version now, are you? Unless you're a right diddy like, hello. Anyway, I hope you watch this video and you go, Max Payne looks good, even though it's a bit rough. A bit rough around the edges. It's old, but it's good. And it's well worth a look, especially because there's 2 sequels to look at. And I'm going to have to figure a way of getting out some way of getting the fucking footage for the third one, because for whatever reason, they've blocked it on the Xbox One. Aye, very fucking good. I'll probably do the old fashioned way and just, you know, put the camera of my phone in front of the TV and record it like a right fucking pleb. But until I can get a PC that supports my capture card, that's the way it's going to be, and that's not going to be anytime soon, because that's a lot of money I don't need to spend. I could just get it the old fashioned YouTube way, you know what I mean? Brilliant. Right, thanks for coming to my Max Payne talk. Hope you pick it up and enjoy it. Adios. Well, once again, folks, we delve back into the mean streets of New York. I wish it was Glasgow, but it's fucking New York. And this is a review for Max Payne 2. The Fall of Max Payne. Presented by Rockstar Games. Made by Remedy Games. Alright. Now I vaguely remember playing Max Payne 2 back in the day, right? Fucking pure, really did like it. Thought it was a bit on the hard side, but that's because I was shite at games, you know? And I'd thought, you know, well, I finished the first game, so can't be that much harder than it is, but it's, like I said, it was my inexperience. It's no that much harder. I've finished it in a few days, do you know what I mean? Didn't finish the first one this time around, but I knew what the story was and I knew where it was going, so I could give you a good overview. Hadn't finished Max Payne 2, but I had got really fucking close to finishing it, so not that I needed to finish the game to review it for you, but I do prefer to do that, especially if I've never finished a game before. But with most games that I'm reviewing at the moment, I have played them before. I'm just want to work through my catalogue of titles on my shelf, play some again, get some nostalgia going, enjoy myself a wee bit more, and at the end of the day, hopefully have a half decent product with some funny banter. Sometimes it'll be a praise track, sometimes it'll be a fucking diss track, you know. So this is basically Max Payne dialed up to 1,250,000. So much better than the first game, so much better. Right, it's just the controls are better, the graphics are better, Max Payne no longer looks like he's eating a fucking lemon. It's a completely different face entirely, so it's a bit weird going from one game to the next, especially if it's back to back. You're like, that's no Max Payne. Max Payne looked like he was having a shite backwards. Now he just looks like a grumpy bastard. No, everyone that made it for the first games in this one, like your bullet time, your painkillers, and your mass murder with blood. Some of it. I'm pretty sure this game's set directly after the first one, because you wake up in a hospital bed with a bullet wound. Or several bullet wounds, to be quite honest with you. And the graphics, man, I was just, this looks so much better than the fucking last gen. The last gen was in 4:3 ratio, this one's full screen. Why couldn't I have done that with the first gen? Fuck's sake. And you got all sorts of weapons in this: Molotovs, grenades, MP5s, shotguns and more shotguns, automatic shotguns, son-of shotguns, Uzis, fucking Desert Eagles, Kalashnikovs, M16s, a sniper rifle, and get this. The sniper rifle's got fucking... Was it the death cams for like Sniper Elite? Is that what's that called? Kill cam, kill. Fucking slow-mo bullet to the brain. Fucking sensational. And there are a couple of instances where you go Mona 6.
Come on. Finally. Hey!
Mona?
Max, we gotta stop meeting like this.
Who's the love interest for Max Payne, and she's got a bullet wounding on, she's got a bullet stuck in her brain or some pish. She's a psycho, so it doesn't really matter. But you get to control her, and I actually completely fucking forgot about that, and I was like, oh, here we go, a different character. Lovely jubbly. I'm still not really keen on the pause screen when it spins round the character, and it makes me a bit bleh. It's kind of Fallout-ish. I wonder if Fallout fucking stole the idea. I say Fallout like it's an autonomous person. Bethesda and the Wallopers at Bethesda. Wonder if they stole it. They probably fucking did. Steal everything else, eh? Cunts. That was a wee flight of satire. That was a joke. Okay? A joke! Like yourself and me. And the weather out. So you've got your bullet dodge move. You can also hit B to go into slow motion. This game's fucking hard, but I get killed quite a few times. Unfairly, I thought you just turn a corner and there's 8 fucking wallopers waiting to smash you with bullets. No with hammers though, with bullets. Well, there's no pipe this time. You just pistol whip them. Or if you want, you can select like a Molotov or a grenade for the same button, so rather than melee them, which I fucking never use, you throw a grenade or Molotov at them. The Molotovs are shite, but I fucking scalped these guys. And they just went, oh, I'm on fire for a few seconds, and then just laughed it off. Oh, fuck you, and I died in the process. Fucking Molotovs aren't worth the fucking bottles are pissed into. I'll eventually get like a completely automatic shotgun, but I kind of feel like the shotguns are just weak in this game. I was like shooting them and I'm like, especially if you're in like bullet dodge, you'll only maybe get one shot off before you hit the deck, and I'm like, when I fire again, fuck's sake. So the shotguns I only tend to use when I've got no bullets for nothing else, and that doesn't happen all that often.
Alright, we'll head to the lot. We need to keep those Russians away from the boss.
Yeah, keep them away from the...
There's a protect mission where you have to fight off fucking waves of goons to save this Benny character who's been put inside a fucking like suit, like some sort of mascot, and if he dies he blows up. It's quite funny actually. Boom, and then you just see a foot and the gun, Max's gun, come down in an alleyway. It's awfully comical actually. It's borderline fucking Saints Row, and I use Saints Row as an analogy for a lot of things that I've got like unexpected or maybe out of place comedic effects, because that game went from serious to fucking fairy sandwiches overnight, you know what I mean? So it's like fucking hell, mate. I kind of skipped every cutscene just about, so I don't really know what the fuck the story was happening. But there was this like Russian guy and I was fighting alongside him, and a few missions later I'm shooting him up, and then a few minutes later I'm shooting up his boss, and I'm like, aye, alright. Fuck's sake, is this an episode of The fucking Wire? I wish, mate. I fucking wish. That just reminded me of the fucking movie adaptation of this with fucking Mark Wahlberg with his wee fucking 12-year-old boy voice. Fucking hate Mark Wahlberg. Yeah, all that pish aside, fucking that movie, by the way, though, is fucking rotten. You have no idea, go fucking watch it. In fact, I don't want to bring any more fucking eyeballs to that fucking slab-a-jobby. Whoever thought Mark Wahlberg was right for Max Payne, my fucking god. Was it the same Walloper that wrote that latest Resident Evil film? Because that sounds like pure fucking jobby popperinos and fucking squirted up your nose like fucking liquid shite. I'm very descriptive. So I'm cutting about this game and there's some fucking wicked levels in it, man. The one where you've got this sort of haunted house. Yeah, I was shooting everything because I couldn't make it. No, it's fucking what? Then there's the last mission's like Scarface, like you're in at the Scarface mansion. And then there's fucking... There's no sewer levels, do you know, that's a fucking blessing. Not in disguise, but just out in the open. No sewers, mate. Get fucked. Maybe the next game we're gonna have Max Payne in space, Max Payne 4. See you no more. Nah, let's not do that. It's funny when you run into a room and you notice it's full of ammunition, you can shoot it and watch everybody fucking dart about the place. Like complete and utter fannies. Another great thing is the ragdolling in this game. Fucking hell, it's mental. Sometimes I just reloaded saves. No, I didn't do that. I died over and over again, but you get different takes and how everybody bounces around with grenades and fucking just explosions in general. It's funny. Another critique is sometimes I found myself getting lost, and I find this is old game design. I was like, where the fuck am I going? It's like, yeah, you need to work your way through this police station, but like every door I've tried is fucking, it's locked, so what am I doing? It could give away to annoyance. Also, the dream sequences suck. Fuck that, I hate them, by the way. I feel sick most of the time. It's like the motion blur is so fucking aggressive. I'm like, can this be over, please, you bastards? That was Max Payne's 20th anniversary just there the now, so maybe that's why they've put them on Xbox backwards compatibility. Can we maybe announce like a, I know this is a controversial statement, maybe a wee remaster collection or a fourth game or something, just something, you know, give some more Max Payne, a prequel? Nah, it wouldn't work. I said in space, like a joke. No, I don't even want that to be investigated, to be quite honest with you. Old Max Payne, like, how would that work? Like, you could subvert expectations and like call it Max Payne 4, but he dies the first mission. End of the first mission, he just keels over because his fucking liver's fucked and he's just died of cirrhosis, right? And then you just go somebody else called, I don't know, Gerald, or Jeff, or Jobby, or Johnny, or fucking Bobby, or Dick, Richard, aye, you have a good one. Could call him fucking, is there a Max Payne, Alex Payne, like a wee tribute to Robocop, not Alex Murphy and that, and you could just have him slaughtering everybody, man, that'd be fucking banger. Could you imagine it, fucking an open world Max Payne, you're diving out of cars in slow motion whilst riddling people full of bullet holes? Aye, that gets my vote. It would just be fucking GTA though with slow-mo, which I've already got. Partially. Forget it, never mind, just leave Max Payne where it is. So here comes the end of my video about Max Payne 2. No doubt I've forgotten about something and I'll remember it and I'll just no bother putting it in there and let you discover it for yourselves. But I can't tell you everything. I don't want to tell you absolutely everything because then there's really no point. But I've probably forgotten something in saying that, so I love yous and leave yous. Bye.
This place is great, really comfortable. I'm just gonna get settled in. Time to move on. Get on with my life. Yes, absolutely. Like I said, it was a long time ago. Let it go. Seriously.
Good Jesus. it is one of the windiest days known to man, and it's nice and sunny as well, but it's freezing and it's windy, but it's sunny. So I'm sweating and I'm cold all at the same time. Brilliant. So you're going to hear gusts of wind in the background because my windows are open because I'm too bloody warm. The joys of being a fat bastard.
Why don't you lose some weight?
Why don't you shut your hole?
Aye, so Max Payne 3, the third of the Max Payne titles, and probably the final title as well. I'm saying that because it's been a number of years since we've had any news of any Max Payne games. In fact, when I say hardly any news, I really mean none. So this game was produced and published by Rockstar Games. Why it feels a wee bit more like GTA in the way that Max moves. I do like now that they've got a proper cover system. Hit X and you'll nip into cover like Marcus fucking Phoenix or Dom Santiago or whatever his fucking name is. I know it's Santiago, I'm just being a wank. It also had a multiplayer mode which I don't think anybody played. It's set in Brazil, so it's a wee bit of a far cry away from its noir roots, you understand. It's a bit weird. I mean, they've still got the original soundtrack, but they've got like these fucking pan drums, or I don't know what you'd call it, like metallic drums. They sound like dustbin lids getting clanged, and I'm like, gonna stop that? That's fucking pish. I don't give a fuck where it's set. If you're going to make a Max Payne game, you need to, you know, at least keep the soundtrack similar. And it is similar, but it just sounds shite because of these twang, 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 twang fucking noises over the top of it. Like, no! I mean, look at the Halo soundtrack. It's pretty much stayed the same but different its whole fucking lifespan, and it's been brilliant. But this is just crap, I'm sorry. I don't like the soundtrack in this game. And I'm not a big fan of the setting, but that's not the biggest of deals because the gunplay, it's fucking gorgeous. And everything's here you would think would be in a Max Payne game. Your painkillers and your fucking slow-mo and your painkillers and all that pish. They've just added things to it to make it super good. You've also got like slow-mo sections in the game where it automatically does it and you have to shoot people. I like that. There's a bit in a helicopter with a sniper rifle that I was crap at because the aiming reminded me of Resident Evil 4. And I'm not very good at Resident Evil 4. I'm not even a big fan of the fucking game, to be honest with you. But there we are. I did manage to get past it, and this game is hard. It's tough as fuck, but it's great. And you've got last man standing mode, is it when you're getting damaged and you're about to snuff it. Sometimes the game will pop you into last man mode. If you get the shot off before the enemy does, it'll give you back like half your health and you'll survive. I like that quite a bit. Your dual wielding's here and the guns are cool. Used MP5s, Uzis, fucking revolvers, 9mm, sniper rifles, shotguns, combat shotguns. Not used any of the explosive shit, but here we are. And eventually at some point in the game, fairly early on from what I remember, Max will shave his bonds and it'll be like a reverse haircut because he'll grow his beard out and then cut all his hair off. Just makes him look like a Kane and Lynch extra, actually, if I'm being quite honest with you. They're a series I'd like to get brought back. And while we're talking about series getting brought back, why is Kane and Lynch 1 though in the Xbox backward compatible, but the second one is? Who's going to play the second one first? Knowing that they can't even play the first one? What's that all about? And why in the fucking name of Jobby can I not capture anything after this game, and a few other games might I add, on the Xbox One? Capturing software is blocked on this game. I had to put my phone in front of my fucking TV screen because my PC's as old as the hills and won't take my capture card. So, what the fuck? Why have capturing software if we're not allowed to fucking use it? That's stupid. Fucking fix it, Microsoft. Fucking sort it out, son. We're all glassy. That was an obvious fucking joke, right? It was a 13GB install as well. 2 discs, but you only need the one in this because basically you don't play the game from the disc. You only put the disc in to authenticate that you've got a real copy of the game, and then it downloads it from the Microsoft Store. And that's another good thing. If you do want these games but you can't find physical copies, you can get a digital copy. This is where the digital thing actually helps us gamers, because I've seen certain games that have been put on backwards compatibility recently skyrocket in price. So don't pay the scalpers, just get a fucking digital copy. No pay the 150 quid for fucking 50-cent blood in the sand, okay? No, fuck off. And see where you're at it, see you fucking retro collectors. You're a joke. 200, 400 quid for games that are literally unplayable shite. Fuck off, eh? Fuck off!
Fuck off.
Fuck off. Fuck off.
There you are, aye. Get it. Oh, what a world we live in. It's a fucking joke, isn't it? Drop the nukes! So you'll enjoy this game if you like the previous ones. Maybe not quite as much because there is that lack of noir. Doesn't work in Brazil. Just the setting is just not working for me at all. Bright sunsets, lovely fucking vistas and all that shit, and you're like, oh, Max Payne, and I've ruined my life and liver. I really should rename myself to Cirrhosis Jones, but we'll maybe do that in the next gen. I've also had a thought about that now. I said about making like a fourth Max Payne. Let's call himself, or no, not himself, but let's call his son Richard Payne, and you could have Dick Payne, Max Payne, Dick Payne. Have a daughter and call her Fanny Payne. There you go. Brilliant. That's a legitimate name, by the way. It's also a derogatory, well, not a derogatory word, it's a slang word, Scottish slang word for vagina. Bit like you're selling. Joke again, but. So, this has been Max Payne 3. Play it, love it, hate it, don't care either way, I just like to slobber on a lot of bush. And I'll see you in the next one, whatever the next one may be. Do I recommend this game? Aye, it's fun. See you later.